Right guys, welcome back to the channel and to another game of Age of Sigmar. It's been a little while since I've played, but the Gutbusters have come out to eat some green flesh. We've got Chris down with his Ironjawz. Love the Ironjawz. Destruction versus destruction. Smashy, killy goodness. And of course, today's game is filmed at Battle Bunker. Please check them out on Facebook. I will post a link in the description. But without further ado, let's have a look through both of these destructive forces. Here we go. This is 2,000 points of Gutbusters. You know the force well. You've seen it a few times before, and we're hopefully going to be getting a couple of added extras soon. But first of all, we are battling Shaiish, so I'm going to send a postcard to the Realm of Life. Thank you very much for Justin at Battle Bunker for supplying that as well. And of course, today's game is filmed at Battle Bunker. So, I have a Tyrant with the giant Gargant Hacker, and he is going to take Rock Eye, and Might is Right. That's going to give him +1 to hit and +1 to wound, meaning he does that double damage on a 5 instead of a 6 to wound. For Battle Line, we're taking a block of 12 Ogres. There's one of each banner in there, so there's a Lookout Gobbo in there, there's a Bellower, and of course the leader. And unfortunately, they've all got Iron Fists, not 2 weapons. Second battle line, because I'm running Gutbuster Allegiance, is a unit of 6 Iron Guts. And third is a unit of 3 Lead Belchers. Of course, we've also got 2 Butchers here with Cauldron apiece. We have 2 Iron Blasters. One of these will be getting dropped for the other 3 Lead Belchers eventually. And in the ally slot is 2 Gargant Ale Guzzlers. And that is it. That is 2,000 points of Gutbusters. So today we're playing Chris, and Chris has brought his lovely, very gritty and muddy Ironjawz. I do like these. Very beautifully painted, Chris.
Thank you.
So what is in your list?
We've got 6 Gore Grunters here with the choppers. They're all in a unit of 6. Here we've got 20 Ard Boys, mostly with 2 choppers. We have a couple of shields in there as well, just to mix it up.
And you've got the drummers and the banners, which means that you like +1 leadership and stuff, which means that they're not going to run.
Yeah, exactly. Next, moving on, we've got the new Fungaloid Cave Shaman here. My Mystic Shield buffer. The Iron Skulls Boys making up another slot in my Iron Fist Battalion.
Yep.
Next, we've got 2 units of 5 of the Brutes with the Gore Hacker, and the boss has just got the boss
Claw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last but not least, we've got the General. He's War Crusher, Big Cabbage.
And War Chanter.
And a War Chanter, sorry, yes, we've also got a War Chanter right there.
No worries. And what artifacts and command traits and stuff have you got?
He took the command trait Ironclad, the artifact Dubbing of Mork, and as I'm running an Iron Fist, I also get another one, which is the Boss Skewer, who will also be on the War Chanter itself.
No worries. So that's ignore -1 rend and a 6+ second save.
For
the artifacts?
Yes.
Nice. So, let's see what mission we're going to be playing. Okay, so the mission is Starstrike, and unsurprisingly, because Chris has a battalion, he managed to finish setting up first. So we've got the Gore Grunters, Iron Skulls Boys with a Shaman, the big line of boys in the middle, the Brutes just behind. We forgot to mention in the overview as well, the Shaman that's down there, and we've got the War Boss on More Crusher up here. Meanwhile, I've got Iron Guts on the flank, strong, stable centre in the form of the 12 block of Bulls, and at this side we've got a Gargant, the Lead Belchers, and an Iron Blaster with the other Iron Blaster here, and the Gargant at this side. So, Chris, are you going first or second?
I will go first.
Cool. To win first, it managed to roll a 6 on the Shaman, which allowed these guys to move up. And of course, because of the abilities for the battalion, everything else has pretty much moved up. And I'm not looking forward to the charge it's about to come. These guys are getting Frenzy of Violence on them from the Shaman as well as Mystic Shield. So if they hit these ogres before I can make them immune to battle shock, that's not going to be good. Not good at all. So as you can see, he's already made it almost the halfway line before the movement phase. In the movement phase, everything has moved very quickly forwards. These guys here are actually just over 12 inches away from these guys, but +2 because of the drummer, +1 for Ironjawz. Chris is going to need a 9-inch charge to get within half an inch of them, and of course the Gore Grunters at this side are going to need a 9, 10 to make it across to these guys. So who's going first, Chris?
Charging with the Ard Boys first. Nope.
Thank God you don't have command points. And then these guys, even with a 7 +1, that's an 8. I think that might still be out. Okay, so that is turn 1 for Chris. So I've got 2 butchers here. This one's going to eat from his pot, and he hurts himself for 1 wound. So he's lost 1, and then this one's going to eat from his pot. And I think he heals someone. Okay, so I'm now going to cast, and he is going to cast Mystic Shield on the Iron Guts. I do get it on an 8. Is Chris within 18? Where's your War Chanters?
War Chanters there, but the caster's there.
So just out. So they're now Mystic Shielded up. And next up I'm going to go for the Maw on these because I need to start and do damage fast. I get it on an 8, so it's D3 mortal wounds for 1. But then on a 4+, I do another D3. So another D3 for 2 more, that's 3. 4+. Another D3 for 1 more. 4+ does another D3 for 3. 4+. No, it stops. So that was 7, was it?
7.
And do you have something to stop that?
The Orc Shields on a 6 up, they ignore mortal wound.
Nice. So 6s.
I roll it 2 at a time. So 1 shield dead, 2 shield dead, 3 shield dead, and 1 guy.
That's not bad. I'll take that. Definitely take that. And then we've got some movement to do. The rest of the hero phase, we managed to roll a 4 for me general, so these guys got an extra 4-inch movement. We've used Bully of the Tyrant on them, so 2 mortal wounds taken. I should have done that first to then heal back up with the Butcher, but never mind. The Iron Guts and the Ale Guzzler have moved around this side. The Lead Belchers are within 12, so they're going to get 3d6 shots at the Gore Grunters. I don't know if I'm going to charge the Gargant, but either way, we've got some shooting to do. So we're going to have 3d6 shots from the Lead Belchers straight into them because they've stayed still and it's only range 12. I'll take that. So another 2 and then 5 more. So the bad thing here is I only hit on 4s. And then I'm wounding on 3s. Oh. 6 at -1. Please tell me that kills 1.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Kills 1.
I'll take that. Definitely take that. Next up, we're going to have the Iron Blaster. I'm going to have to do these one at a time because I don't think it's going to make much difference because I'm not going to kill... You'll still be over 10 even if I kill 6 here, which I can't do. So both Iron Blasters into them. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling because the unit is more than 10. Double 6. Both hit. Wounding on 2s. That's 2 at -2. Have they got a 4+ save normally or a 5+?
4+.
So they're on a 3+ because of Mystic Shield?
Yes.
Ouch. So you've got 2 5-up saves to make. And it's d6 damage each. 6, and then you've got your 6-up ignore damage.
Yeah. 1 for the shield at first, only rolled at 2.
Now, go on, you can re-roll that. It was a drop dice.
So 1 for the shield save. Deal with the shield. No, so that shield guy does die.
Yep.
Then we've got 4 more. 2 for the shield. So he dies.
Yep.
And the guy back there. So
he drops to 1 wound. Not shabby. Not too shabby. Here we go. Ogres charging for their hunger. This unit needing 3 inches to make it into them. Oh! So they're in. 2 of them at the back aren't going to make it, and I'm going to use 2 different dice to have me Iron Guts charge. 7, that's going to make that in, and they're going to go into there. Not quite as many in as I hoped, but it's still 4. And then the 2 there will follow up behind. Now, can the Ale Guzzler make it in? 8. He's going to go. So I've got 31 attacks with the Bulls. The Bulls are going to go first. Only 10 are in reach. I hit on 4s. And unfortunately, I don't have dual weapons, so I can't re-roll the 1s. I do, however, wound on 3s, and because I've charged this turn and there's more than 10 of me, I get to re-roll. So 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 10 so far. Then that's 18, that's the next 15. 13. Makes 31, so 4s. And then 3s re-rolling. So that's 16 saves you're going to have to make. So, was it 16?
16.
16 3-ups.
1.
No way.
1.
1. It's 2 damage though.
And see if I can save it with that last shield guy. Well, I have to roll it 1 at a time. Nope. And then just 1 dice. 1 takes 1 wound.
Was that your last shield light?
No, I'm moving the wounds over to these guys there.
I can't believe you passed all that.
It was a bit...
Wow. So that does mean back at you. Thankfully though, only what, 3 can reach me Iron Guts?
Yeah, I will do them 3 on the Iron Guts, and then the rest will be hitting the Ogres there.
Yep. Right, so 3 guys at the Iron Guts.
Hitting on 4s.
Did you get reroll 1s for dual weapons?
I do not.
Ah.
So it's +1 attack.
Ah, right, fair enough.
And then wounding on 3s.
Oh! That's bad. Then you've got the War Boss hitting the Ogres.
Yep. Hitting on 3s for the War Boss.
Wow. 3s to wound. 5 up. Fail it, what's the damage?
1.
Just 1, so the guy at the back will drop to 1 wound. And then we've got 30 attacks from the last 10 boys. We'll do that one off camera and see how many Ogres he can kill. He's got 13 wounds through on the Ogres, and there is me save. Not bad, not bad. I saved 5. 8 wounds go through, so kills him for 1. Him makes it to 5. And then I'll take the guy on the end here down to 1. But now, I'll get to swing back with 4 Iron Guts. We've got the leader in there as well, and each Iron Gut has a lot of attacks. He has 3 attacks base, I think, for the Iron Guts. Yep, 3 base, so that's going to be 12, 13 attacks. Is it an extra 1? Iron Gut swinging back, hitting on 4s. Oh. This is where the Butcher's Pot does normally come in handy, but I am wounded on 3s. Oh! 3 at -1. 4-ups.
4 up.
You want to reroll that?
3 fails.
3 damage apiece. And you've got no shields, have you?
Nope,
so that's him and 4 more. Oh, you want to leave that one there. You know you want to.
No, I'd rather not get hit by okay.
Oh, the last time that Gargan came out, right, he ran up to a Maw Crusher, head-butted him, and did a full 6 damage. Full 6 damage. That is it. So how many guys did you lose there? 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 left there. Did I only kill 10?
10 Ard Boys and Gore Grunter.
Right, so their bravery 8 because of your banner?
Yes.
So you're losing 2 plus D6. Oh, he rolls a 1. So just 1, well, 3 run altogether. This is where it's going to matter though, Chris. Whoever gets the charge here is going to come off on the better side. Wait. Starstrike. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't know where it's going to land. And 5, 6. Do you want to do the honours? So it's over there, right in front of the Gore Grunters. I forgot my dice, so I am using James's 3-pointed circle dice for the objective marker. So, now who goes first?
6.
Ow. I'm guessing you're going to choose to go first.
I certainly am.
So, these guys have charged in thanks to Chris rolling a 4+ for his Warlord. Of course, the destruction move, or rather the battalion move, he's managed to move a little bit further towards this objective. We're still in the hero phase though, and the Shaman's put +1 to hit on.
The War Chanter's put +1 to hit on the War Boss.
Yep.
On the Maw Crusher. I've then got Mystic Shield to cast on the Maw Crusher as well, and I'm going to cast a Foot of Pork on the big scary ogres.
No worries. So Mystic Shield first.
Yeah, Mystic Shield.
6. Gets it on 11. I will try and stop it, because why not? I've got 2 attempts to deny. Nope. So that's Mystic Shield on him, and Foot of Gork needing a 10.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough in.
Oh no! No!
Oh.
Am I within 18? Yes, I am. Oh, I can't beat you.
Can't spell it.
Oh no.
Right, so D6 damage.
Oh!
4 up to do it again. D6 damage. 4 up to roll it again. D6
Oh my
damage.
god! Oh my god.
4 up to do it again.
14.
Mortal wounds.
So 12. Do you know how much they are? That unit's like 400 points. And then the next guy's down to 2 wounds.
Never cast it when it does it, or does it in style.
Moving phase, the Maw Crusher somehow managed to pick itself up off the ground and fly over the top of these. And he sighted a butcher, and he wants to eat the butcher himself. Meanwhile, over this side, the Gore Grunters have moved round, and Iron Skull's boys have leapt onto the objective down here. So shooting phase, Chris.
Yeah, I've got the bellow from the Maw Crusher. I'm going to do it on your War Boss. It's,
On the butcher,
the butcher.
that's the Tyrant, he's the
Sorry,
Warlord.
the butcher.
Right, okay.
So it's 1 attack, 2 to hit. Hits, and a 3 to wounds.
Minus?
Minus 1 rend.
6 up. Fail it.
And a D6 damage. 6.
Oh, look. Please tell me he's got 6 wounds. I think he's got 6. Where's the butcher? Oh, he's got 7 wounds. He's alive.
That's actually better for me.
And that's your only shot.
That's my only shooting in the whole army.
So charges.
Okay, so he's going to charge the
butcher.
The butcher, and these are going to declare a charge as well. I haven't decided who I'm going to charge yet.
Cool.
So a 7.
7.
So it's not enough to go into here because I moved exactly 8 away from, so they're going to come into.
Okay. And then this guy's wanting to charge as well.
Yep. And so he definitely gets in.
Cool. Interestingly enough, if you want to, because you're Ironjawz, you get +1. Yeah. So you could make it against that as well.
Yeah, I think I might actually do like a multi-charge.
Cool. Let's see where he ends up and who he activates first. So Chris has just told me about the destructive bulk of this guy. No one's ever pulled this off on me before. So I'm now going to feel a world of pain. Because he's unwounded, Chris gets to roll 8 dice. And as long as he gets 1 4+, he runs that butcher through and into the next one. Oh, look, I'm dead.
Yeah, 3 mortal wounds, so it kills the guy, and then I get to charge into the next guy, which I do. And I get to do 8 mortal wounds on him as well. So I do
3.
3 mortal wounds.
Drops him to 4. So you can't at least do it again. The fact that I've actually got 7 wounds is the only saving grace I've got.
Yes.
Against 4 or 5 wound characters, that's brutal.
It is.
And of course, these guys made the charge. Don't these do mortal wounds on the charge?
No, they don't. The damage on the hooves for the Gore Grunters is D3 because they charged
8 inches into him.
8 inches away from your cannon as well. Where
Cool.
these guys weren't 8 inches away from the ill guzzler, so they only do 1 damage on the hooves.
Awesome. So who's attacking first?
It will be the Maw Crusher.
Of course.
Because if I end up killing him in this combat round, Rampaging Destroyers procs, that means I get to pick another unit to do it with, and then if they kill a unit, then I can move on to another unit as
Ouch. Yeah, I don't like that.
well. Yes, the new Allegiance abilities. Right, so first off,
This guy's got a lot of attacks as well, hasn't he?
he has got a lot of attacks. So first off, I'll start with the Mega Boss's attacks. I've got a Gore Hacker, which is 3 attacks. Let's do the WA as well at the beginning.
No, go for it, go for
It's
it.
the beginning of my phase now, so I can do the WA.
And what does the WA do?
If a Mega Boss Maw Crusher uses this ability, count the number of Ironjawz within 15 inches and your units within 15 inches at the start of the combat phase, and roll a dice. If the number is less or equal to that number of units, then you get 1 extra attack.
Units within 15.
If I have 6 units within him and I roll a 6, everyone gets 2 attacks.
What? That's
And
brutal.
it's on every weapon.
So 15
mount
inches.
as well.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6.
And himself.
7. So you have to roll a 6.
I can't fail it, but if I get a 6, I get 2 attacks each. So plus 1 attack on everything.
Because you rolled less than the... Wow.
Yeah.
So he gets an extra attack with this Gore Hacker.
Yeah, so it's 4 attacks with the Gore Hacker.
And he's on +1 to hit because of the Shaman or the War Chanter.
Yep, so it's on a 2s to hit. So lucky. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1 rend at 2 damage.
Okay, so I need a single 6 here to survive. Well, yeah, I'm dead. I don't like that you kill both my butchers.
Because he's killed him, he obviously can't attack anyone else because he's not in range. I do proc Mighty Destroyers. Sorry, not Mighty Destroyers, Smashing and Bashing.
Right.
Basically, it reads as, if the attacks made by an Ironjawz unit in the combat phase results in any enemy units being completely destroyed, the closest friendly Ironjawz unit that has not yet fought in the combat phase can pile in an attack, instead of waiting to make its attack normally later in the phase.
So basically, they get to immediately attack.
Yes, the Ard Boys get to immediately attack as well.
Okay, I like that. That's very, very similar to the Stonehorn from my Beast Claw. I should have brought my Beast Claw Raiders against, yeah.
Yeah, but these are painted really nicely. So.
But Beast Claws are even nicer.
Right, so first off you got the 4 attacks.
So I failed 9, 10 saves. So the guy in 1 wound died, 2 full ogres, and then that one took a wound. Which was a really good roll for Chris because he had 20 guys attacking and did the same damage last time. So the Ale Guzzler over this side is going to attack. I get 3 d6 attacks with my massive club. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. 2 at -1.
5 up.
And it's 1 damage apiece.
2 wounds taken.
I then got 1 attack with me Headbutt, which hits. 3s. It wounds, it's -3.
No save.
D6. 2.
Takes it down to 1 wound.
And then I've got 1 with me Mighty Kick, which misses. And that's it. That was poor.
Yeah,
I hope to at least kill one of them. I was humming and hawing between attacking with one nail.
If I attack with them and kill that, then they get to attack next as the only one that hasn't attacked yet, and then the closest.
Yeah.
So, right.
So over to the brutes to potentially take down this Gargant, but if you do kill him, I tell you now, I am going to win the roll off, and he is going to fall on top of you and squish one whole orc.
Right, okay, so this guy isn't in range, but I've got two regular boys.
Before you do that, I've just remembered something over here. It's called Stuff 'em in the Bag. Immediately before the Guzzler attacks in the combat phase, if a model is within one roll of dice, if the result is at least double, I can't.
5 wounds, though.
I can roll a 10 on a d6. Yeah, if I survive, I'll get to do it here.
Right, okay, so first off, I'll attack with just the regular 2 boys. They got with the WoW, they've got 5 attacks each instead of 4.
What?
Hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze, -1 rend, 1 damage. All hits.
Unbelievable. They hit on 3s.
Yep, and wounding on freeze.
6.
If you hold on 1 second, I've also got Duff Up Big Things. You can re-roll failed hit roll. Oh, it's hit rolls, makes no difference. So it's 6.
-1.
Yep.
I take 5 wounds if it's 1 damage each.
Yes.
So he's down to 7.
Next, it's the Jagged Gore Hacker, which is 4 attacks now instead of 3, and this one's hitting on 4s. So it's the it's the Gore Chopper. It's hitting on 4s, 2 hits, and wounding on 3s, no wounds. Next up, we've got the Brute Boss, and he has got the Boss Claw, and this is hitting on 4s. It's 1 attack that goes up to 2 attacks with the WA. It does hit with both. It's wounding on freeze, 1 wound, -1 and 2 damage.
Drops into 5.
Okay, and because of that, I've got the grab and bash special rule, and because I hit with the claw, I automatically hit with the Brute Smasher.
Yep.
Which is 2 attacks normally, going up to freeze, and freeze to wound. So wound with 1.
-1.
-2.
No save.
And D3 damage. So it's 3 damage.
Oh, he's on 2 wounds remaining. So, everyone over here is now safe, so I might as well go with the Iron Blaster. There's no reason not to go with it. I'm not going to do a lot, but if I kill that one Gore Grunter, it'll be worth it. So, the Gunner, first of all, gets 3 attacks hitting on 4s. I get 1 attack with the Rhinox's Sharp Horns, which I hit with. I'm wounded on 3s, and it's -1 for D3 damage. So 5 up, is it?
Yep.
And D3 for 2. So I kill that Gore Grunter and put a wound on the next one. And then I've got the Grot Scrapper's Jagged Blade, 5s. He misses. And back to Chris.
I will just finish off with these guys, the last guys I've got in combat.
Yep.
First off, I will do the Gore Grunters. I believe they weren't in the 15 inches, so they won't get the wire ability.
Yep.
So I've got the 3 attacks. I'm going to attack with this guy onto the Guzzler first. 3 attacks, hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze. 1 hit, 1 wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage.
Fails it, so he's lost 1.
Okay, next up I'll attack with the other 3. Oh, sorry, I've got the...
2 with the Boss Leader.
No, first off I've got
Oh, the hooves.
The hooves, the claws and hooves, the fangs, maws and hooves. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds, no rend.
5 up. Pass 1, so he's now on 10 wounds. I'll grab a D10 now. And then you've got 2 and the War Boss against against the Iron Blaster.
Yep. I've got 10 attacks. I've got +1 for the boss.
Yep.
Over there. And this is hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze. Missing 2. Wounding on freeze. All wound and
Wow.
it's -1 rend.
So, how many was that? 6, 8?
Yeah.
And I've got a 4+ save, no rend. Or -1, was it?
-1 rend.
-1, so 5 up. So 3, 4, 5 go through. Is it just 1 damage each?
Yes.
Nice, so he is left on 4 wounds.
Now we've got the Fanged Maws and Hooves. Hit on 4s, wounding on 4s, no rend, but it's D3 damage now instead of 1.
Yeah, because you charge more than 8 inches.
Yes. Only hit with 4, so I'm not going to start.
I might live. What was it now, 4s? Reroll that one because you dropped it.
2.
2, no AP?
No.
4+. Well, I'm alive.
So D3.
3, leaves him on 1 wound remaining. Wow. Right, so next up I'm going to go with, I'm going to pile him with these. And do you have anything else to attack with?
No, because I forgot to charge with these.
So I'm going to attack with them and then attack with these as well. Did most of this off camera. The Iron Guts killed 6 boys altogether, and that was with only 2 of them attacking. Brutal stuff. And then these 4 managed to finish off the last guy. Meanwhile, the wounded Ale Guzzler, with his headbutt, managed to kill a single brute. Hopefully, Chris rolls a 6 and another one runs away. But this guy is now going to activate and go straight into him. So I'm a +1 to hit and +1 to wound. So it's 2s and 2s. I need this to wound. Come on. Oh, they all wound, but none of them doing the double damage. It's -2. But you're Mystic Shielded as well.
And I've got the Ironclad, so it takes one of your rend off, so you go to rend -1, Mystic Shield. Goes from a 2+ back to a 3+.
Wow. So still got a 3+. 3 damage. A couple of wounds done down there. I don't need to take a battle shock because my Tyrant is still alive. But if Chris rolls a 6, for the brutes, 1 more will run. No. It does mean, however, well, actually, you score 1 point.
2 points. Turn 2.
Is it 2?
It's 2 points at the end of turn 2.
Right.
It's the end of the turn now, isn't it?
But I then get to go and swing back. So hero phase, let's see what my general can do. I roll a 5, so somebody's going to get a free charge essentially. Let's go with the ogres. Yeah, they're not making that. And that is my entire hero phase. Yeah, so movement. So I think I'm regretting my decision. Basically, both Iron Blasters turned to shoot the Maw Crusher in the back. Both landing a hit. Both landing a critical blow. 666, 666. And Chris passed his save. So they did nothing. And then 2 lead belchers shot him D6 attacks each. Did nothing. And the last lead belcher did 1 wound to these guys. And Chris passed his save. That was it. So that was almost my entire turn. So, charges. These guys are going to charge. And these guys are going to charge. They make it this time though. Oh, actually 7. So what I'm going to do is actually go that way. And avoid them. And then these are going to charge 8. I reckon they can deal with them too, so these are going to come this way. Now, they'll kill the giant, but I think he'll kill him. I'm going to have to kill it. I don't want to. Right, I'm going after the brutes up here. Forced to hit. 3's to wound. -1. 3 damage apiece.
So 4 up to 5 up.
Kills 4 of them. 3 damage a pop. I'll definitely take that. The issue is I am about to lose my Tyrant, but you know, is that worth it? I've killed 4 brutes. I might have done 3 damage to this guy. I might have gotten incredibly lucky and getting a double damage through. But even with a 3-up save, because of Mystic Shield and Ignore, well, yeah, Mystic Shield and Ignore -1 rend plus my -2 rend means he's got a 3-up. Yeah, it's not good. So who you go next with, Chris?
It will be the War Crusher.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Okay.
So your war doesn't work in this turn though, does it? Because it's my turn.
So first up, I'll do with the War Crusher's fists, the Mighty Fist, which is 5 attacks.
Yep.
And he's still on. He's only suffered 3 wounds.
Yep.
So he's still on the top profile, which is 2s to hit. So 1. 3's to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, -2 rend.
6 up then.
And it's 3 damage each.
Okay, so he's got 2 wounds left.
Next up, the tail.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, that's actually Godrax. It's actually...
Right, so unsurprisingly, you're going with the Maw Crusher.
Yep, he has got 4 attacks with the Mighty Fists.
Yep.
Which is hitting on 2s. 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -2 rend and 3 damage.
6 up. Oh, 1 goes through. What damage was it?
3 damage, so...
3, so he's on 5 remaining.
Okay, his tail does D3 attacks. So 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Oh!
Hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -1 rend.
5 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
And that's 1 damage.
So it drops him to 4. Can he survive?
Next, he's got 3 attacks with the Gore Hacker, hitting on 3s.
Oh!
Hits.
Is he alive?
No, I've still got the Scrap Tooth first.
Oh. 4 attacks with it.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. And 1 damage.
Any AP?
No AP.
I take the damage, but I'm still alive on 3 wounds. Guess who's going last? Him. Right. I don't think the War Chanter and him's going to do that much damage. So, do I go with the Giant or do I go with the Lead Belchers? Because believe it or not, the Lead Belchers actually aren't that bad in combat. Yeah, let's go with the Lead Belchers. I feel... No, I'm going with the Ale Guzzler. So 3d6 attacks. That's better. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 4. This might actually do alright. So 3s. And I've got stuff all over the place. And then 3s to wound. This is, of course, on the Gorgrunters. So that was his wound. So 3, 6, 8 wounds at -1. 5 up. So you pass 4, that's 4 wounds, and there's 1 wounded.
The 1 wounded one dies, and this guy goes down to 2 wounds left.
But I still get the rest of my attacks. So I get a 4+ Headbutt, which misses, and a 3+ Mighty Kick, which hits. 3s to wound. It wounds, it's -2.
So it goes for a 4 up to 6 up?
Yep. And it's D3 damage. For 3.
So it kills him. And for 1 wound. my guy set us into 4 remaining.
Not bad. Not bad. Who are you going back with?
It'll be these guys, because if I can take the 1 wound off that,
Yep.
it'll proc smashing and bashing, and then I can attack with these guys as well. So I have to put all the attacks into that because I can't reach the boy.
Yep.
Freeze to hit with the choppers, and I get 7 of them. 4 for the boss. Hitting on freeze. Wounding on freeze. 3 wounds at -1 rend.
5 up. Oh, I only failed the 1.
Which is enough to kill him.
So how does this work again?
So basically what it is the closest Ironjawz unit after I destroyed a unit in the combat phase then gets to fight. So I get to...
But it's them.
In combat. So.
Ah, right.
So it'll be this guy.
Yeah. It's not bad. You might kill the wounded...
yeah, the War Chanter.
You might kill the wounded ogre.
Okay, so he's got 4 attacks. Hitting on freeze, wounding on 4s for 1 damage. But if I roll a 6 to hit, I get an additional attack.
So you get 2.
2 additional attacks. Hit on freeze as well, so that's 4 attacks, 6 hits.
Yep.
4 wounds. 4 to wound even, sorry, so that's
3
wounds.
5 ups.
No rend.
Pass 1, fail 2.
And 2 damage.
2 damage. You actually...
sorry, 2 damage total, so it's 1 damage each.
Oh, right. So it drops him to 1. So, unsurprisingly, I'm going back with these. So 3 are going to hit him. And the leader's there, and then 4 at him. So 12 attacks at the War Chanter. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. I charged here, didn't I?
Yes.
So I rerolled the 1. So 4, no AP, 2 damage apiece though.
War Chanter's got 4 up save. So
He's dead.
3 fails, and how much damage is it?
6, 2 each.
Yeah, he's dead.
So then the other 3 get 6, 10 attacks from the others. 4s, that's bad. And then 3s to wound, reroll and 1s. That's 4 wounds, no AP.
It's a 5 up save on the with Mob Shaman. So failed 2.
That's 4 damage altogether.
He's got 6.
So he's on 2.
He's on 2 remaining.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. So now you get to attack back with him.
The Shaman does D3 attacks. 1 attack, 4s to hit, hits, 3s to wound, -1 rend.
6 up. I fail it, you kill that.
And it's D3 damage.
Oh.
So 2 damage.
So you kill him, and then that one is going to drop to 3 wounds. It'll be the one in the middle there. Interestingly enough, you are within 3 of him, so you can have him pile in. After I do this guy. Come on, please. All hit. I need that to wound. Oh, triple 4 to wound. So it's -2, but you ignore -1, and you've got Mystic Shield.
How many was it, wounds?
3.
So it's minus...
-2.
Right, so that
Drop
goes
shoot.
down to -1, so I go to 3 up save.
Yeah. Oh, 6 damage. But then you ignore them on a 6. I really... Why can't I get them 5s and 6s to wound?
Right, so 5 damage taken.
So it drops them to 6. Wow. So I don't score anything that turn, but I think I made... Oh, do you want to attack back with your Shaman?
Yes, I do actually. Try and score another. Yep. Okay, so the Moonpan Sickle, 4 hits. Force to wound. -1 rend.
6 up. Fail it.
1 damage.
Yep. Drops him to 2.
And then I've got 2 attacks with the Vicious Teeth of the Squig.
Yep.
So 4 to hit. Force to wound. No rend.
Fail it.
And it's 1 damage.
Drops him to 1. You're chopping away at these very, very slowly. Where's the 1? There. So, before we now go into turn 3, 2 more comets come down. So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it would be over there, wouldn't it? And for Chris, where does yours come? Good God. Oh, now, if I could very much get this turn, this would help me a lot. For initiative, I roll a 5. Don't do it, Chris, don't do it. I'm going first. Unsurprisingly, I'm going to use +1 to hit on him. And I might get very, very lucky here. I might. So, hero phase. Do I roll this? Yeah. He's going to attempt a charge against the shaman. 7. Nope, just out. I need an 8. And that's it. So, let's see if I can bring this back. Movement phase, the Iron Guts have come this way. They're going to try and take on this guy, but if I don't roll far enough, at least I can go around and go for the shaman down here. These guys have elected to stay still so that I can shoot the... Oh, actually, I might kill you if I shoot. I'm going to risk it, but basically, if I don't get a charge in and then pile around onto their objective, it's going to affect me massively. He's going for them, and I need to take this guy out. So, Iron Blaster at him. 4s. I miss. 3d6 shots at the Gorgrunters. So that's 10 shots. 3, 6, 7, plus the 3. 4s. And 3s. 6 at -1. So at least I'm not going to kill the whole unit.
So 5 up. 3 wounds to it.
He drops to 1. Okay, charges. This guy. Whoa. Iron Guts. 8. That's exactly what we needed. And it is that lead guy that's wounded. And then the Gargant. 11. He's going to go there, so there he's within ½ an inch of both of them. Thankfully, I didn't roll a double 6, because you know what that means. Yeah. Right. I think I'd be pretty mad not to go with them. Yes, he's got double damage, but they've got 10 attacks between them. So he's going to activate, he'll drop that way. He'll move in. And he'll move into there as well. So 10 attacks. Can I do it? One more. Forced to hit. Better than average. 3's to wound. Now, the problem with Iron Guts is they're only -1. But if you roll a 1, it's 3 damage. He rolls 1, 1, and then you ignore them on 6s.
Yep, how many damage? 3 damage.
Yeah.
So
drops him to 3 wounds remaining. With that amount of wounds, I don't know if the Tyrant can survive, but I'm guessing you're going to go for him. Oh, sorry, I've got one more charge. 4, so they just go to there. Which actually means if you do go with them first, it could also stop me from getting the objective because I'm not within 3.
how many wounds have they got in saves?
They've got a 5-up save and they've got 4 each.
No,
Tyrant.
Yep.
So let's come around this side. So now that you're wounded though, how much does this hurt you?
Right, so still 4 attacks with the Mighty Fist first, but only hitting on 6s now.
Is everything going at the Tyrant?
I Actually, sorry, no, I'm not hitting on 6s, I'm hitting on 5s. Yeah, everything out the Tyrant. Oh, shall I work this out?
Well, they're not going to attack now, and you know you're going next.
Yeah, so yeah, everything into the Tyrant.
Yep. So 5s to hit.
1 hit.
Yep.
3s to wound. -2.
6 up. Fail it.
And it's 3 damage, so it kills him.
That kills him. Yep. Right.
I do get to pick another unit to go with next. It's the closest unit, so...
Is it the Shaman?
I'm not sure it's the closest.
It's either the Shaman or the War Chanter. Do you know what I would like very much so, though? Yeah, it's definitely the...
It's the closest Ironjawz unit, so...
Ah, right, so yeah, it's the Shaman. Are you going for the Ale Guzzler and force him to fall on top of me ogres?
It will be going for the Ale Guzzler. Okay, so for the Shaman... It's D3 attacks. 3 attacks.
Yep.
4s to hit.
2 hits.
3s to wound. 1 wound, -1 rend.
6. Fail it.
D3 damage.
Oh, he goes down, but who wins the roll off to choose?
1.
So I am actually going to have him fall. That way. Into them.
So
And does it hit your Shaman as well? I don't know exactly how this works. Let's work this out. Oh, the Ale Guzzler, cut down by the Shaman, falls on top of one of the brutes, crushing him as he falls straight into his mouth and down into his stomach. So, at least he's... I don't know whether it was a good target or not, but these guys are now going to activate, and I'm going to pile in to there. And I have to kill some of these. So, 6 attacks. 4s to hit. That's 4 hits, 3s to wound. That is 3 wounds at -1.
5 up.
And it's 2 damage apiece, that's 6 wounds altogether.
6 wounds, kills 1, and puts this guy to 2 wounds.
Because he had 7.
7 wounds because of the as a boss.
Right, back to you.
Next, I'm going to elect these guys to activate here.
Yeah. I probably needed him on full wounds, but I need to start scoring points. So Iron Skull's boys are probably going to take a bit to work out, because I'm guessing they've all got different weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll do this one off camera and come back with my saves. Iron Skull's boys battering the legs of the Gargant and only dropping 2 wounds. And next up in here, we're going to have the Ogres go next. I'm not going to pile in though, because if I pile in with this guy, I'm going to end up within 3 of the brutes, and I don't want them attacking us. So I'm only going to get 2 attacks against the Shaman, and 3 guys are going to get to attack the other Shaman. Yeah, Shamans and Shamans. So I'm going to get 10 attacks altogether from them 3 into the Ironjawz Shaman, because the leader gets 4, the others get 3, hitting on 4s. And then I'm wounding on 3s. I don't get any rerolls because I didn't charge this turn. So that is 5 saves on him, no rend, 2 damage apiece though.
5 up save, so I need to make everyone.
So he's dead. And then I've got 6 attacks against the Cave Shaman and not catch him with my headset. Hang on, where'd the other one go? Was that it? And then 4s to wound, 3s to wound, sorry, 4s to hit. So that is 3 wounds, no rend, 2 damage apiece though.
6 up save. Oh, sorry. Subtract 1 from the hit rolls of attacks that target this model.
Right. Do you want us to re-roll the 6, or do you want us to just chuck one of them, or?
I don't know which one was it.
Well, I got 3 wounds altogether. So of course, because I'm filming on my phone, it's much easier to go and check the footage. So I did roll 2 6s and a 5 to hit, so the -1 wouldn't have affected it. So Chris has a 6 up save. Wow. And then a 5 up ignore damage, and it's 2 damage.
So 2 damage taken. And he's got 4 wounds, so he goes down to 2.
Oh, so close to killing him. Oh, right, that means that I've literally got the Ale Guzzler left to go with. So he's on 8 wounds. He now only has 2d6 attacks with his massive club. For 7. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 3 at -1, Chris. So is it 4 drop to 5 up? Oh, they go through. 1 damage apiece.
I do have the Dead Hard ability. You roll a d6 each time you allocate a wound or a mortal wound. On a 6 of the wounds negated.
Cool. So 1 guy died. Have they got 1 wound, 2 wounds each still?
Yes, they've got 2 wounds each, so one of the guys dies.
Cool. I've then got the headbutt, 4s. It misses, and the mighty kick on 3s, which misses. So I killed 1 boy. Do you have anything to swing back with?
Yes.
Yes, the 1 Gore Grunter.
So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So that's -1 rend.
6 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
And that's 2 damage, so that's 2 damage for you. Oh, sorry, 1 damage for you.
1 damage, yeah? So it drops that guy to 3.
Okay, and now it's the hooves. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
1, any AP?
No AP.
And I fail that. 1 damage, because he didn't charge.
Yep.
So he drops to 2.
Incidentally, I'm not going to use it because I don't think it's wrong. The rules as written, it
Right.
doesn't actually clarify whether it's D3 damage just for the turn you charge. So as soon as you've made any 8-inch charge, you can then effectively have D3 damage for the rest of the game, but it's a bit cheesy, so 1 damage.
Fair enough. Right, so I believe that is my turn. And I score this one because I've got 2 there, but I don't score that one. So as it stands, it's a draw, but you could very, very easily bring this back. Okay, so hero phase. Chris has moved these guys up because of the battalion. And now you're going to consume some mushrooms and get crazy.
Yeah, so basically I can cast 2 things this turn, re-roll them and re-roll my saves, but the downside is I can't attack with my sickle. So first off I'm going to cast Mystic Shield onto the brutes.
Get it on an 8.
Goes off. And then I'm going to cast a Arcane Bolt, and that's going to go against these guys over there.
The Iron Guts. Gets it on a 6, D3 mortal wounds. 1! Oh, and it doesn't kill him. But, movement phase, are you moving anything?
These guys are going to just move around so we can...
So there's more space to charge. Yeah. And then in the shooting phase, you get to breathe fire on these 3 guys.
Yeah, I will be targeting them as well.
And potentially take them out. Can you do that much damage?
2s to hit.
Yep.
Okay, it's 3s to wound. No.
Oh!
Command point?
It would be so... Malign Portents essentially gives you command point type things. Right. Charge?
Yeah, so it's the charge phase. So charging, +1, so I can't fail. But I've got enough to wrap around.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're going to get all 5 of them straight in there. And interestingly enough, you don't even have to choose to attack with them first. Sorry, you move the dice if you want. Is he going first?
He will be going first, yeah.
Cool. He is severely wounded. You know what? It would be great if even one of these guys can live.
Yeah.
Definitely?
No, I'm going to go with these guys first.
Okay. So the brute swinging first.
I will use the War.
Yep.
So 1 dice, and I've got 3 units. Himself, the shaman, and 2, so I get it.
Yeah.
So it goes off, and with the War going off, they get 5 attacks each on the 2 brute choppers, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Is that just 3? Is it just 3 guys?
Yeah, that's just 3 guys, 15 attacks.
Wow.
And because they've got 4 wounds each, I get to actually re-roll the hits. That's an extra 2.
You get to re-roll hits because my ogres have 4 wounds.
Yeah, so it's stuff up the big things. You can re-roll failed hit rolls for the brutes if you've got 4 or more wounds.
Wow.
Okay. Now wounding on 3.
That's a roll I like much better.
Okay. So that's 7 wounds at -1 round.
6 up save. So just 6 damage altogether. He's on 3. He would, so 3, so that leaves that next guy on 1.
So I get 4 attacks with the gore chopper.
Yeah.
Which is hitting on 4s, re-rolling misses, wounding on 3s, 1 wound.
-1.
-1 to rend, yeah.
6 up. Passed it.
Okay. Next we've got the boss. He has got 2 attacks with the claw.
Yep.
So this is wounding on 4s. Sorry, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. So 2 hits, freeze to wound, 1 wound, -1 rend.
6 up. Oh!
Okay, now the brute smash it as the claw hit, it automatically hits, so it's
Yep.
freeze to wound. 3 wounds, -2, so no save.
No save. What's the damage?
D3.
So 4. So you kill the guy that was on 1 wound, and then you drop the next one to 1 wound as well. So you've killed 2 there. I need to remember this because I have to take battle shocks now. Right. So back to me. Guess what? I'm going for this guy. 4s. That's horrible. 3s. Oh, only 2. You ignore me -1 rend, but you didn't put Mystic Shield on him. So 3 up. Back to you.
Right, he's safe, so I will be doing the... I'll be doing this guy next.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'm going to do against the giant next. I'm going to try and knock him down to profile.
Right. Iron Skull's boys are a bit complex, so we'll come back once we've resolved this. Right, so 4 wounds dealt on the Gargant. Not bad. I've now got 6 attacks back with the lead belchers. 4s. 1 hit. 3s. -1. Oh, passes it, and it's 2 damage as well. So then it's back to you with this guy. Well, you've got the Gore Grunters as well, but...
Yeah, well, first I'm going to attack with the Shaman's...
Squig.
Squig first.
Yeah, see if you can kill that 1 ogre.
Reduce your attacks by 1. Okay, so I get 2 attacks with the Squig hitting on 4s. Both hit. 4s to wounds. No wounds.
Cool. In that case, I will pile in then with the ogres. I'll put 2 on him. And then I'll get... So that'll be 6 attacks on him. And I'll put 7 into the boys.
It's -1 to hit the Shaman.
Yeah. So 7 into the boys. 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds on the brute. No AP.
4 up save.
2 damage apiece. That's 4 wounds.
So it kills 2. So 1, 2.
And then 6 attacks hitting on 5s against the Cave Shaman. Oh my! 4 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 6-ups re-rolling. 1 re-rolling.
Why re-rolling?
Because you're mushrooms.
Oh, so yeah, re-rolling save. Sorry, yes.
And then 2 damage, so 2 5 feel no pains, which he doesn't get to re-roll because it's not saving throw. It kills him.
So he dies.
And then back to you, which means either this guy or the Maw Crusher.
Well, I will do the... let's do it first.
Cool.
4 attacks. Hit on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at -1.
5 up, 6 up even. They all go through.
So that's 1 damage apiece. So
1 dies and 1 drops to 3.
Okay, so the hoops. 4s and 4s.
Yep.
No wounds.
Then I've got my Ale Guzzler is next. So I'm on 4 wounds remaining. I've lost 8. I only get D6 attacks now. 1. 3s, I miss. Headbutt on 4s, I hit. Headbutt wounds on 3s. Mighty kick 3s. This guy.
Right, so the more pressure to attack next. He does get the +1 to his attacks, so I will do 5 attacks with the Mighty Fists. As he's on 3 wounds, he's still hitting on 5 now. So that's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Both wound. It's -2 rend.
6 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
It's 3 damage.
Okay, so that kills the 1-on-1 wound, and then drops the next guy to 2.
The tail does D3.
Yep.
So it's 3 plus the 1 because the.
Yep.
So that's 4. So it's hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1 rend.
5 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
1 damage.
Just 1, yeah?
Yep. And next it's him, so he's got 4 attacks with his Gore Hacket, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. Both wound, -1 rend.
Pass 1, fail 1.
And it's 2 damage.
2, so that drops the leader to 3 wounds. Please tell me that's everything.
We have got 1 more attack.
Scrap Tooth.
The Scrap Tooth, which is hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. No wounds.
Ooh. And I've got nothing else to attack back with. So I do have some battle shock tests.
Yes.
You lost. You only lost 1. No, you lost 2 this round.
2 guys.
So what's your bravery of them?
Leadership 6, so it's 2 plus whatever I roll. 5, 7, so I
Lose 1 more.
Guy.
I'm also bravery 6. I lost 2, and I roll a 2, so I'm fine. But the Iron Guts might not be. The Lead Belchers don't roll a 6. Fine. And the Iron Guts, they're bravery 7, so a 6 and he'll run. And he's fine. That is everything. So, you score that one.
So I go from 2 points
to 5.
5 points.
And I'm on 3. But, who is going first?
4.
You. I rolled a 3. Uh-oh. No, that one was,
That was it.
there.
Hero phase. I'm going to be doing the breath onto
Iron Gut, yeah.
the Iron Gut. So hit on 2s, hits wounding on 3s, wounds, -1 rend.
Fine.
Right. I will be attacking with him first.
Yep.
As well.
Now, unless something really bad goes wrong, he's probably going to die.
I'm going to try and cast the wire again. So I need a 2, a 1 or a 2.
Yep. Nope, so you don't get the +1 attack this time.
So I'm just going to attack with a Mighty Fist first. So it's 4 attacks. Hitting on 5, so 2 hits.
Yep.
3 to wound, 1 wound, -2.
-2. Fail it.
Okay, so it's 3 damage. So it
Yep, kills him.
Okay. Which is going to proc smashing and bashing. It goes on to these guys.
So they get to then immediately attack because you killed something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
crap.
So I didn't get the wire off this time.
Nope.
So I only get 1 attack. I'm going to go with the brute boss first, since I've got no regular dudes first.
Yep.
1 attack from the boss this time with a claw. Hit on 4s. Hit. It's wounding on 3s. Wounds. -1 rend and 2 damage.
2 damage, so it'll kill him. And then drop that guy to 3.
Okay. The brute smash automatically hits. So
Yep.
I do wounding on 3s. Both wounds. -2 rend.
No
and
hit.
D3 damage. So it does
3.
3 damage, kills him in 1.
Yep.
Okay, next is the Gore Chopper, 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling because of the 4. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
AP?
-1.
Right, I'm going to go with him next. And do you know what I've been forgetting? If I roll a 4, I eat you.
Stuff him in the bag.
Please remove 1. So I get D6. I get 2 3s and 3s. 2 -1.
5 up.
Kills another. Oh no, you get your 6 up, don't you?
I get the 6 up save, or if it goes on to the boss himself, I go to a 5 up. So I'm just going to do the 6 up first.
So kills the other guy. The headbutt hits. It wounds. It's -3. You've got no save, and it's D6 damage. Why?
On a 5 up, I ignore it. So it's ignored.
Mighty kick. Misses.
I'll attack back with the...
Yep.
Okay, so 4 attacks. Hitting freeze. Winning on freeze. And it's -1 rend.
Feel it?
So it's this is 3 of them.
All right, sorry. No, it's 3 go through.
Damage, yeah. It's 4 for the hooves. 3 hit. 1 wound.
Takes a wound, so he's on 3 as well. Is that it? Nope, I've got some guys over here to go back with, so I've got 7 attacks altogether. And I hit with 2. I wound with 2, no AP. On your brutes, 2 saves. So, morale, don't roll a 5. Fine. Don't roll a 6. Fine. And that is everything for you.
Yeah, that's the end of the turn for me.
So...
Oh, morale here.
Oh, yeah, because you lost 2, didn't you?
Yep, so... bravery of 6.
So don't roll a 5 or a 6. Oh. So, interestingly enough, you don't score that because it's now contested.
Yep.
So I really, really need to bring something back here. So in my turn, I will move him 8 inches to there. That's annoying. Oh. Right. D6 attacks at that. 6. This is because I stayed still. 4s. 3s. 1 at -1. So is he on 1 wound left?
1 wound remaining.
Okay. Because I'm hoping to get incredibly lucky, he's going to shoot at him. 4s. 2s. Oh, man.
Just won't die.
Oh.
Ogres go home.
Charge phase. This guy's going to charge. 7. He's going to go to there. Okay. Attacks. The problem is, I think... Can Iron Skull kill the giant?
Yeah, why not?
No, can he actually do it?
Yeah, you just D3 with damage per headbutt.
Okay. I think the ogres are a lost cause. I would like to try and kill them, but unless I get incredibly lucky, I ain't killing them. You need to fill 3 saves. I think that might do mortal wounds on the charge, you know. Because of the Rhinox. I'd want the damage inflicted by the Rhinox attacks if it made a charge. You know what? I'm going to go for that. Does he eat him? Bye, Iron Skull.
Stuff in the bag.
Yep. That's it. You know what? This is the first game I've ever remembered about that.
Does it say slain or does it say does damage?
Slain, I think. Ale Guzzler, where's it at? Stuff him in the bag. Pick an enemy unit. It is grabbed and stuffed in the Ale Guzzler's bag for later. The enemy model is treated as being slain.
Don't get saves.
Cool. So back to you.
I'm gonna have to go.
There's not a lot left, is there?
No, I ain't got much to choose from, have I? He's gonna die. There's no way he's surviving that, even if I kill that dude. I'll go for it. I'm gonna try.
You go for the lead belcher.
Lead belcher, all attacks. So hitting on threes, wounding on threes. So 2 wounds at -1.
So he's on 1 wound remaining.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s.
He's alive.
He's alive. So I don't prop smashing and bashing.
So, do you know I've totally forgot? The leader of this unit gets 1 extra attack in combat.
Oh.
He's only got 1 wound, so I think I can actually do more damage with the chariot. So I get 3 attacks from the actual gunner, 4s and 3s. 1 wound, no AP. 2 damage if it goes through. It's fine. Right, so the Rhinox's sharp horns, 1 attack, 4s and 3s. And then the Grot Scrapper's Jagged Blade, 5s. Wow.
I'll attack back with these guys.
Yep.
Okay, so re-rolling. Wounding on 3s.
2 wounds with the Gore Chopper. What's the damage?
-1 rend, and it's D3 damage.
Both go through.
Yep.
D3, 4.
4 damage.
That was the leader, sorry. So he'll die.
Okay, and then I get 1 hit on the 4s. Re-rolling.
And that's with a claw.
Oh, missed. And 2 on the Brute Smasher. 4 to hit. Re-rolling. 1 hit. 3s to wound. -2.
No save.
D3 damage. 1 damage.
Leaves him on 3. So then down here I'm going to get 3 attacks with the Lead Belcher because he's the leader. I hit once. 4s. No, 3s to wound, sorry. -1, 2 damage. So -1 save on him.
So 5 up save. Save.
Oh, what? So then I've got 4 attacks back with that Ogre. 2 hits. 2 wounds. I'd be very grateful if you failed 2 saves here. No. So that's the end of my turn, isn't it? Don't think this guy's within 3 of the centre. So that's contested, and I score 3 points for that, puts me at 6. And that is at the end of round 4? No, did I win the roll-off?
That was round...
So round 5. Before we do though, I can't roll a 6. No, he's fine. So round 5, dice off for round 5, Chris. He gets a 3, I get a 1. So it's basically, can he knock enough off?
He doesn't get to move an extra 6.
This way, it's a 7.5-inch charge, +1 because of Ironjawz. Oh! Oh, man.
So it'll just be this guy.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're going on him.
I'm going to put the... How many wounds has he got left?
Him? 9. He hasn't took any.
Yeah, he's just going to put everything into...
The Lead Belcher.
Into the Lead Belcher.
Right, so we've been discussing it. Chris is still going to try and kill the Lead Belcher anyway. He's piled in such a way that this guy's more than 3 out. But because, base contact, and he's going to be within 3 of that. Even if he kills that and scores 3 points, puts him on 8, goes into my turn 5, I score 3 points for that. Do you want to kill the lead belcher because he's
I'll kill him
trolled?
because I'm an orc.
Yeah, go on then.
Threes. And threes.
Is that 3?
Seeds at -1.
Oh look, I'm dead. So I'll then go back with my ogres over here, just because, you know, we like to...
Smashing and bashing.
Oh!
The fun's not over yet. Forced to hit, re-rolling. Nope. Bash it. Forced to hit.
Is it within the range or is it just on the table?
Sorry?
Smashing and bashing, is it just on the table?
On the table.
Wow.
And it's wounding on freeze. So 1 wound at...
Well, I roll a 1, so it's gone through.
Yeah, so it's D3 damage.
Oh look. So then I would go back with the Iron Blaster, just because we love to fight. So 3 attacks, 2 hits, 3's to wound, that's 2 wounds. No AP, 2 damage apiece. He's dead. Yep, so he's dead, and then in my turn 5, I would actually then move on to that and score 6 points. Yep. So that would put you at 8 to my 12. Awesome game. Right, let's have a quick recap. So there we go, brutality until the end of round 5, Chris. We just rolled off as well, actually, because I forgot to shoot him in what was my turn, and I did actually kill him. I hit and wounded. Chris failed his save, and I did what, 5 damage was it, or 4? So yeah, moral victory against killing him because he trolled us all game. After that double round that you had, and you killed both my butchers with him, I thought I was going down.
Yeah, it swung both ways, I think, during the fight.
Yeah, we both had a double turn as well, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, you had a completely brilliant turn in the beginning, killing a fair chunk of the of my anvil.
Yeah.
And then just kind of turned it around a bit with the Maw Crusher jumping over the top and then killing your heroes.
But then the 2+ save, ignoring rend, is horrible. Lucy does it with her Tree Lords.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's the round that went bad was when I failed to kill your
the tyrant.
The tyrant. So
yeah.
I didn't proc the smashing and bashing, which I was hoping to then finish off this side of the board. So then you turned around and finished off my brutes on this side.
Yep, definitely. Had I remembered about him jumping over stuff, I would have protected me butchers. I'd have, you know, spread out a little bit more.
I wasn't expecting to at the beginning, but I saw an opportunity and I went for it.
Yeah. So, what do you think of ogres? You don't see ogres very often.
Fantastic.
They don't hit very well.
But when they do hit, they hit really hard.
And how long did that block of 12 take to shift?
It's the whole game.
Yeah. Super resilient. I mean, even at the end when I only had like, what, 5 or 6 left, luckily I passed morale, but just chomping through 4 wounds a model.
Tied up my the whole middle line well.
Yeah.
You killed way more points than they were worth. You killed, what, 2 heroes?
The rest of the
roots and all the art boys as well, so.
They are like 420 points for the massive block, like. But to make them not need morale because of the tyrant, and then the tyrant can do...
Is that morale saving them at the beginning of the tyrant that made them just so resilient?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like the Gargants, I don't like the Iron Blaster so much.
Yeah, a bit hit and miss with the rolls, but when it did hit...
Especially when I could re-roll against the unit 10 or more.
When I rolled the 6/6 save, that was...
Yeah. But I think I'll definitely be swapping them out for the lead belchers, because the lead belchers...
Yeah, they were quite consistent because they had so many hits that I couldn't save more.
Yeah. So there'll definitely be 3 more lead belchers coming in exchange for those. What do you think about getting rid of the 2 Gargants in exchange for a hag?
Yeah, because the problem with the Gargant is they're very alpha strikey, but
it degrades
as soon as they
very quick.
The damage just non-existent.
If you hit with that headbutt. And do you know what? I'm glad I remembered about stuffing him in the bag.
Yeah.
Because
it won you the game.
He killed 2 by doing that. If I'd remembered that 2 turns earlier.
Yeah, you could have had terrible points.
Yep. So listen, Chris, thank you very much. Awkward left hand shake. Thank you very much for coming down. We'll hopefully get you back on the channel very soon because you do play 40k as well.
I've got 2 models to be a fully painted 40k Death Guard army and hope to play one of your nicely painted ones.
Lovely, thank you very much. Chris, has been fantastic. Today's game has been filmed down at Battle Bunker in Sunderland, so please go and check them out on Facebook. I will post a link in the description. But until next time, folks, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Arg!